Namaskar. I am Dr. Chitra Sethia. I'm heading the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology at Apollo Hospitals, Noida, and I've been practicing in Noida for the past 34 years. So September is called the PCOS Awareness Month. Now, first of all, what is PCOS? All of you know it as PCOD. I think every second day a patient walks in, especially young girls, waving an ultrasound in front of them and saying, "I've got PCOD." Initially, it was considered as PCOD as a disease, but nowadays it is called a syndrome just because it involves multiple organs and it has multiple symptoms. A disease is restricted to one thing, whereas a syndrome covers multiple organs. Now, what is PCOS? PCOS is a condition in which there is a hormone disbalance, so it leads to irregular periods, it leads to acne, it leads to hirsutism. But worse than all of this is that later on in life, it can lead on to infertility, that means difficulty in conceiving, it can lead to diabetes, it can lead to obesity. You are constantly gaining weight and unable to lose it. And further in life, if it persists, it can lead to heart problems and ultimately even to uterine cancer. So it is a problem which has to be addressed now. And that is what the PCOS Awareness Month is all about, that as doctors, we are going to target people who have this disease and improve their lifestyle in the current month and prevent any further risks from happening and continuing. So what exactly are the symptoms of PCOS? The most common symptom is irregularity in periods. There is a delay in periods. Some of the young girls come with no periods for the whole year or periods coming every 3 to 6 months. Sometimes in rare cases, you can have periods more regularly also and more frequently also. Then there is acne. I think young girls are most troubled with that. Multiple acne, which all the creams they use, all the washes they use, it just doesn't go. Then a very dangerous thing is hirsutism. Dangerous in the form of cosmetic point of view. You have hair growth, dark black hair growing on the chin, on the sides, on the earbuds, on the front of the chest, on the abdominal wall, and dark hair growing everywhere in the body. Because this is basically because the male hormone is released and it causes the male type of hair growth. Then there can be obesity. Obesity is a very great thing. Youngsters, you find they're suddenly gaining weight with irregular periods, and the most common factor is PCOS. Then you can have acanthosis nigricans. This is dark patches occurring on the back of the neck and on other parts of the body. Now, all these are symptoms which can happen. Now, why does PCOS occur? It is usually a hormonal disbalance with a disparity between the hormones released from the pituitary gland in the brain and the ovarian hormones. So, proper ovulation doesn't occur, the egg release doesn't occur, and with egg release, the good hormones which are released do not get released, and that is why there is infertility and there is irregular menses. It is the male hormones which cause the acne and the hirsutism. Now, a lot of people come and ask us that I have polycystic ovarian disease. That means, do I have cysts in the ovaries? It is not actually cysts in the ovaries, but the ovary produces follicles, which one of them finally increases to release the egg. But in this case, because that one ovarian follicle is not increasing in size and releasing the egg, there are multiple follicles which are formed, which give the appearance of a polycystic ovary, which means small fluid-filled particles all over the ovary. It doesn't mean you have an ovarian cyst, because an ovarian cyst is something entirely different. Now, what is the treatment, or why do I get it? Why do I get it is again something which is not sure. There is a genetic influence, but basically there is a hormonal disbalance. Why it happens, we are still unclear about it. How do you go about treating it, or can we treat it? Yes, it can be controlled. It cannot be treated completely, but it can be controlled so that the problems are overcome. You go to your doctor, she'll take a detailed history, especially regarding your mother's periods, because the genetic influence is there. And if there is a family history of diabetes, you are more prone to that. Is there a family history of obesity? What is the treatment? First is lifestyle modification. Today's youngsters don't exercise at all, and this is a major factor in leading to PCOS. So if you start exercising and lose some weight, even a 2 kilo weight loss in a month does solve major problems of PCOS. If nothing is served, then all the tests are given. Basically, the thyroid is checked for, the blood sugar is checked for, the male hormone is checked for, and an ultrasound is done of the ovaries to see if there are multiple cysts. If the sugar is increased, if any of these factors are changed, if the thyroid is increased, you will be given the thyroid hormone. If the sugar is increased, you will be given a tablet called metformin, which decreases the sugar. It also helps in weight loss. And otherwise, if nothing is controlled with lifestyle modification, then you are put on low-dose oral contraceptive pills for some time to regulate the cycle so that the cysts in the ovaries disappear, and it also helps in further controlling the symptoms of PCOS. So please don't get worried about it. And in this Polycystic Awareness Month, please consult your doctors, get your disease under control, and prevent further risks from happening. Thank you.